In Pokemon, grass types tend to not be as highly regarded as water and fire, but which of the grass starters is the best? In Pokemon games, grass starters usually feel like the third option. It takes a certain type of person, more thoughtful and tactical, to appreciate the quiet but capable grass-type starters. Grass Pokemon starters have a very diverse lineup over the generations of games, but some are certainly better than others. Here are the best 3 grass-type starters. 3. Torterra. Torterra is a great grass/ground-type Pokemon that brings a variety of sets and niches thanks to its well-rounded stats and diverse move pool. Torterra either functions as a wall that offers stealth rock and recovery or provides multiple forms of sweeping and wall breaking with its high base power dual stab attacks, coverage, and setup moves like Swords Dance and Rock Polish. The defensive set in particular can check a range of Pokemon like Golem, Silverly Dragon, and Mariani, which also makes Torterra notable for being a stealth rock setter with reliable recovery to check these Pokemon consistently. These qualities allow it to fit on many teams, and its natural bulk and power mean that no matter the set, it can be relatively hard to deal with. Torterra does find limitations with its mediocre speed and multiple relevant weaknesses, as Swanna, Simisear, and Rapidash can all revenge kill the setup sets and threaten wall sets with their coverage. Notably, its 4x Ice weakness allows opposing Ice-type coverage from Electivire, Raichu, and Silverly Fighting to take it down easily. There is also the multitude of grass and ground types in the tier like Leafeon and Golem that all give Torterra noticeable competition. Swords Dance set up with these moves. Swords Dance, Stone Edge, Wood Hammer, Earthquake. Swords Dance allows Torterra to double its attack against walls that don't threaten it so that it can break past potential switch-ins. Stone Edge helps hit flying and grass types that resist its stab attacks. Rockium Z both make Stone Edge perfectly accurate and grants it high base power for anything that resists Torterra's stab coverage. An Adamant Nature is preferred over Jolly for the extra power, though Jolly can be an option to make Torterra faster. Usage tips. Torterra can set up a Swords Dance against slower walls like Golem to then break past potential switch-ins like Altaria with Continental Crush. Torterra can revenge kill slower walls and Frylea offensive Pokemon without setting up like Sandslash. It should not, however, always switch into them, as Kecleon and Crustle heavily threaten Torterra with Ice Beam and X-Scissor, respectively. Continental Crush can catch flying-type switch-ins like Rotomes and Altaria off guard and the opponent is predicting either a defensive set or a stab attacks. Keeping Torterra healthy and distant from status like Burn or Toxic allows it to break past walls throughout the game without succumbing to the heavy recoil from Wood Hammer. 2. Sceptile. Sceptile is the grass starter of Generation 3, and it gets second place for its amazing ability and Mega Evolution. When Sceptile is in its regular form, it's actually not very good. However, its Mega form is a lot better. It becomes Grass/Dragon and gains the ability Lightning Rod. This raises its special attack if it gets hit by an electric-type move. The new typing does eliminate its weakness to fire, but it introduces new weaknesses in Dragon and Fairy. Additionally, you now have a 4x weakness to Ice. You may want to teach Sceptile some fire or rock moves to have some coverage. You may also want to have the move Swords Dance if you want to make use of your physical moves. Leech Seed plus Protect set up with these moves. Leaf Storm, Protect, Dragon Pulse, Leech Seed. Leaf Storm provides Mega Sceptile with a strong Grass-type stab move that does a lot of damage to most Pokemon that don't resist it, allowing it to be an excellent revenge killer. Dragon Pulse is Mega Sceptile's best Dragon-type stab move, which provides fantastic neutral coverage to hit Pokemon like Mandibuzz, Roserade, and Arcanine that it wouldn't be able to break with just grass coverage. Protect is vital for avoiding First Impression from Golisopod. Leech Seed is used in tandem with Protect to annoy and whittle down Mega Sceptile's switch-ins and give it a form of passive recovery, which is important to mitigate how fast it gets worn down by entry hazards and the weak coverage moves it can switch into. Hidden Power Fire is an option to make breaking past steel types easier, with the primary target being Metagross. Usage tips. Mega Sceptile's blistering speed allows it to outspeed the entire unboosted metagame and a few of the tier's potent choice scarf users like Tyrant Rum, Goodra, and Gardevoir, allowing it to be an effective revenge killer. However, it needs a few of these threats to be worn down in order to take them out. This can be achieved via setting up entry hazards early. Mega Sceptile shouldn't aim to fire off Leaf Storm recklessly, as most of the tier can take advantage of it after the special attack drop. Leaf Storm should only be used if the power is needed to revenge kill something. Otherwise, Leech Seed is a safe middle ground to annoy and soften a lot of its switch-ins without giving up much momentum. Despite its great frailty, Mega Sceptile's typing and ability Lightning Rod allow it to switch into a few water and electric type attacks from Pokemon like Slowbro and Raikou to get a free turn to fire off a strong attack. 1. Venusaur. Venusaur was the first grass starter in Pokemon, and it earns first place on this list. Venusaur has decent stats in its regular form, with special attack and special defense being its highest stats. The other stats are solid, as well as it can take physical and special hits. Another plus about Venusaur is that poison moves will do neutral damage and protect it from being poisoned. You'll have 5 resistances and 4 weaknesses. This Pokemon learns some strong moves, but they are mostly physical. Venusaur has hidden ability Chlorophyll, which doubles the speed stat in Sunshine. Venusaur's regular ability is Overgrow, which will power up your grass moves. When Venusaur Mega evolves, it gets the ability Thick Fat, which halves the damage of fire and ice moves. This is a fantastic defense against 2 weaknesses. With this ability, you'll only need to keep an eye out for flying and psychic moves. Mega Venusaur also gains a huge stat boost in attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. To trick and confuse your opponents, apply moves with different types so that you can cover Venusaur's weaknesses. Sun Sweeper set up with these moves: Growth, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Hidden Power. Growth increases Venusaur's attack and special attack by 2 stages in Sun, making it a threatening sweeper. Sludge Bomb is the strongest attack, hitting Fairy and grass types such as Florges, Shaymin, and Virizion for super effective damage. Giga Drain takes care of bulky water types such as Milotic and Mega Blastoise, as well as replenishes lost HP from Life Orb recoil and damage. Hidden Power Fire is boosted in the Sun and is used to hit Pokemon like Escavalier while chipping away HP from the likes of Bronzong. Usage tips. Always try to switch Venusaur into bulky water types, as they lack a way to threaten Venusaur, apart from Slowbro and Air/Mantine, and use Growth on the next turn, as they will usually switch out. Giga Drain is the most spammable stab move and should be used over Sludge Bomb if both KO the foe, as it can recover health. Use Growth on setup fodder such as Florges and Comfey, but be wary of setting up in front of foul play users like Umbreon, as Growth also raises Venusaur's attack stat. It is wise to save Venusaur until late game, as it can become a dangerous late game sweeper. Growth should be usually used on attacks that do not KO Venusaur, as it can just replenish HP with Giga Drain. Those are the best grass-type Pokemon. Comment below your favorite grass-type Pokemon. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.